The intention is that we would jumpstart the reefs and the oysters grow all over it. This enables the oysters to do the thing that they do best, which is to grow their reefs, which purifies the water and also keeps a coastline secure.
Entrepreneur Evelyn Tickle is looking to save the world one oyster at a time. With a background in design and architecture, the founder and CEO of Grow Oyster Reefs stumbled upon her latest life's quest while trying to develop a better building material.
And I first started this out to develop a sustainable concrete.
She theorized that the substance that oysters secrete to build their reefs would make an optimal material for humans to use in building our world. But
I never found the formula. In fact, and I might have if I waited longer, but I got distracted because this beautiful oyster was in peril and I had no idea.
According to NOAA, the harvest of oysters from the Chesapeake Bay and its watershed is about 1% of its historic levels. And that's problematic for a variety of reasons. Oyster reefs provide shoreline protection from storms and the flooding that comes along with that. And they naturally clean the waterways that they live in. So Evelyn began looking into creating a home for oysters that would encourage their comeback.
I set about designing a concrete that I felt like the oysters would really love. So the concrete needed to emulate the oyster shell.
And Evelyn used that concrete formula to make what she calls the reef tile, a sort of condo for oysters. The tiles work like Legos and can be interconnected to form larger structures.
You can imagine an interconnected system that makes a very natural shape along the coastlines. The oyster reef works like this amalgamated fence with holes in it, so the water is able to move through, but also it keeps the silt in place and from moving back into the water. And it also is a natural wave energy break. So it does all of these things simultaneously.
Evelyn's system attracts oysters that will grow all over it, jump-starting a native reef, and other sea life develops around it.
So immediately it begins to provide an ecosystem.
Because of Evelyn's vision, Grow Oyster Reefs is one of 6 companies to receive funding this year from the $1.5 million Rise Resilience Challenge, rewarding up-and-coming businesses looking to reduce the effects of sea level rise. With all this, she's hoping her little oyster friends can change the world.
I love the notion that such small things can actually make such a huge impact.